Welcome to Danger Dungeon with the Lanky Paladin. I am your host, the Lanky Paladin, Dungeon Master Chase. We didn't intend this channel to be a lot of unboxing videos, but we kind of got something special here. We got the D&D Essentials kit a little bit earlier than the street date was supposed to be. The street date is June 24th for a Target exclusive. Comic book shops and everywhere else is going to be getting it September 3rd. I was able to talk to someone in the board game aisle of Target and ask if they had the Essential kit. They had it in the back. They had about 8 copies. It had a set date of June 24th, but it did not have a street date of June 24th, so they were able to sell it to me early. I just had to have someone go back there and pick it up. I saw that a Reddit user had done the same thing, so big shout out to that user for giving us that tip on how to get this box a little bit early for this weekend so we can start checking it out. The first thing that jumps out at me at the box is that there is a 50% off code for the digital version of the Player's Handbook on D&D Beyond. I'm assuming that's D&D Beyond because we have this little logo right here for it. It also has access to supplementary content for Dragon of Ice Spire Peak, which is the adventure that comes in this box. The adventure is for levels 1 through 6, and even though the game was kind of advertised as a one-on-one duet style game in the marketing material, which I'm excited about. I'm excited for that, exploring that play style with a additional NPC character and stuff like that. If we look right here though, it says that this game is available for 2 to 6 players. So it is, you can expand it out. It does also look like there's a map of Phandalin on there. So I guess hopefully this is a starter box that's going to complement Lost Mines. I am a huge fan of Lost Mines. I think it is a modern classic. One of the greatest starter boxes ever, even if the actual amount of stuff you get in there is not a ton of stuff. But I'm excited to explore what's in here. And check this out. Hopefully this is the same quality and we just have another solid box on our hands. So opening it up right away, we have some normal dice here. It seems like we're getting a set. These have a little bit transparency to them. And yeah, we have a full set there. Good stuff. One more set of dice. This is a adventure book that we're getting, Dragons of Ice Spire Peak. And right away, this thing is heavier than the original starter box. There's more stuff going on in here. Looks like this is about 64 pages long. And multiple locations there. Map. The map of Phandalin right there. Don't look at this. If you're going to be a player, there might be some spoiler maps in here. Cool creatures. Looks like we get a little box for the cards that are coming with this as well. There's some interesting initiative cards. I wonder how they want those to work. Here's some condition cards, which are really cool. Oh, and look, on the back, it says what the conditions are. So you can hand these to players if they get a condition. I know a couple GMs that printed these up made them by themselves. Me, I just carry around my Dungeon Master screen and pop it open so I can see the difference between unconscious, stunned, and restrained and all that stuff. Here's some more cards. Same thing. Same artwork there. And here's some, looks like some NPCs. Very cool. I guess a little perforated edge here so you can pop these all into your little guy they gave you. Got a couple different potions of healing here. So I guess you could hand those out to different players so they could have access to it. Let's see what it is. A lot of, oh, here's some quest cards. I guess that's different. So we have quests that you can just throw out on the table. That is a cool idea. I like that. Here is a map that we get. Looks like one side of it is an awesome map of Phandalin, which will come in handy in multiple games. If you haven't picked up the Acquisition Incorporated book, there is a chapter in that book which returns you to Phandalin 5 years after the events in Lost Mines of Phandalin. That's exciting too. I'm hoping this complements Lost Mines really well, and you can just kind of take bits and pieces from both and make a super sandboxy adventure. This looks like a map of a small portion of the Sword Coast. Phandalin right there. Neverwinter. Very cool stuff. Got a hexagon map right there for hexagon style traveling. Then we get an Essential Kit Rulebook here. I bet this is pretty similar to what they get you for free if you go look up that Essential Rules. So just have, actually has creating a character, so you can use this to create a character. Has a limited number of races and classes, but still cool stuff. You can already get in there and start creating your own characters. It also has an appendix with the Sidekick Rules, which are cool. So yeah, sidekicks are something new that they're doing for this box. They had rules floating around online for it, but I think they're leaning into it a little bit more in this one. So you'll be able to play this game with only one player and give them a sidekick that can help them out, so they're not just getting totally beat up. I think that's going to be great for a starter box, especially for all of us people who never could find multiple friends to play D&D with as a kid growing up. That was the problem. Now everyone plays D&D, so it's not a problem. This is really cool. This is the Dungeon Master screen with some awesome artwork on it. This is really, really cool. And if we look here on the back, looks pretty similar to the other Dungeon Master screens. A little bit of other stuff missing. I really like the random naming chart in the original 5e Dungeon Master screen. I use that thing so much to roll and create random names for characters. But the other thing I really use a lot is this condition chart right here, being able to pull that thing out and look at it real fast. I like that as a Dungeon Master. I always carry around my Dungeon Master screen, even if I don't use it a lot. It looks like we have some character sheets, some blank character sheets here. Two-sided. These are a little bit thicker than normal paper, it feels like. Good paper stock there for people who are monsters and write their HP and erase it a bajillion times. And this is another little sheet we got. Shows all the adventures and stuff like this. On the other side of this is the codes for D&D Beyond to unlock your supplementary material for the box and to also get a 50% off the player's handbook on D&D Beyond. So cool stuff. One thing that's jumping out at me right away is that they don't have pre-gens that are already printed up right for you to go here. So it looks like they want you to make a character here. But yeah, lots of cool stuff in here. Again, you've been watching Danger Dungeon with the Lanky Paladin. If you like content like this and Dungeons and Dragons content, check out this channel. We're gonna have more stuff coming on, Dungeon Master advice, interviews with our Danger Dungeon Encounter podcast, and lots of good stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Keep those dice rolling, and let's keep making this stuff up on the fly together.